You're tuned into the first newscast devoted to the Highland Lakes area. Local team coverage on Tribune Headline News, bringing you the stories you care about now. Hi everyone, you're watching The Picayune TV on Northland Channel 15. If you've missed our weekday broadcast in the month of October, you can go online at ThePicayuneTV.com. Here's the headlines today. Crews laid the foundation for a microbrewery in Marble Falls. We have details about what the potential new business will have to offer beer lovers. Also, it's Fire Safety Week, and we went along on a tour with Granite Shoals Fire Rescue crews, teaching youngsters life-saving tips. These stories, your weather forecast, and local sports on the way. First, Marble Falls school officials get closer to finding a new superintendent. The committee has narrowed the field of candidates to 48. They expect to conduct interviews next week to pare down the list even more. In August and September, officials hosted a group of public forums to gather input about what the community was looking for in a new district leader. The firm of Holt, Smith, Wood, and Preston is guiding the district through the process. The goal is to select a superintendent by December or early January. An interim is currently overseeing the schools. The position was vacated last summer by Ryder Warren after he accepted the top spot at Midland ISD. Plans for a potential new tourist attraction start to take shape as crews pour concrete at a new site in Marble Falls. The construction of the new Double Horn Brewing Company continued on Tuesday with workers laying a new foundation. The site is in the 2100 block of Highway 281 just southeast of Marble Falls City Hall. It's the former location of Brown's Cleaners. That building was torn down. Officials tell us that when the facility opens, it will feature brewing vats, serve food, and have several beers on tap. The microbrewery will also specialize in its own product brewed right on site. The aim is to attract visitors to the downtown area. In our next story, a grief-stricken family from Granite Shoals reaches out to the community after the death of an infant child. The apparent sudden death of 2-month-old Shayla Devon Sperry has left a financially strapped family seeking donations to defray the infant's funeral costs. The child died at Seton Highland Lakes on Saturday. Investigators believe the baby possibly died of natural causes in her crib overnight. A family friend has set up a burial and assistance account at Texas Country Bank in Granite Shoals. To help, you can make a deposit there in the name of Shayla Sperry. Visitation for the infant is this evening, Wednesday, October 6th, at Edgar Funeral Home in Marble Falls. The funeral service is scheduled for Thursday at First Baptist Church of Granite Shoals. More news, weather, and sports when we come back.
We are established. We are qualified. We are certified. We are knowledgeable. We are dependable. We are Ken's Heating and Air. Our people make the difference.
Welcome back. We've got your weather forecast now in a special segment we call Guest Weather Wednesday. Today's weatherman is Alan Garrett. Garrett is a local attorney, Marble Falls City Councilman, Rotarian, and president of Camp Phoenix, a nonprofit organization which provides free services like art, music, and yoga therapy to local youth. Take it away, Alan.
Thanks very much, Connie. And you know, a good friend of mine, Larson Lloyd, who thinks he's funny, decided to tell a joke to me today, and he said, hey, doing the weather is easy. It's going to be chilly tonight and hot tamale. So since the ovation has subsided, I'll continue with the weather. Here's your Highland Lakes forecast for the Burnett County area on Northland Communications Channel 15. What a beautiful week it has been so far, and it doesn't look like things will be changing too much for the next couple of days at least, although we could heat up a bit by this weekend. For your Wednesday afternoon, we can expect more sunny and mild conditions. Our high will get near 82 degrees today with calming winds. This evening, clear and cool are our overnight low around 47 degrees. Thursday, sunny skies again with a high near 84. Clear conditions again on Thursday night with the low heating up to around 50. An upper level low will slowly begin to move our way. It will bump that high pressure that's been sitting over us a bit to the west, allowing for slightly warmer temperatures just in time for this weekend, and allowing for just a slight chance of rain on Columbus Day. That is your Highland Lakes forecast for the Burnett County area. I'm Alan Garrett for Northland Communications Channel 15.
Great job, Alan. Come back anytime. Alan is also a board member for the Boys and Girls Club of the Highland Lakes. He wanted me to remind everyone about the annual Buckaroo Ball fundraiser coming up October 14th to be held at the McFarland Ranch in Skywater over Horseshoe Bay. You can call the number on your screen to purchase seats or sponsor a table. Time now for Headline Sports. Jennifer Fierro joins us with the latest on Marble Falls golf and more. Jennifer?
Connie, the biggest comeback in Faith Academy football history was mounted after coaches had a chance to talk to the players at halftime and emphasize the importance of coming out with attitude. I had a chance to talk to one of the heroes of that game, senior Randy Burton, who scored the first touchdown for the Flames. Here's what he had to say.
First quarter, we were down 22-0. Halftime, we were down 14-30. Second half, we just kicked it up. We shut them down. They scored once, and we scored however many more times.
Who spoke to y'all at halftime about coming back?
Both coaches, Coach Berkman and Coach Roberts.
What are you most proud of from Friday night's game?
Just we had everything against us in the first half. We had all reason to give up, but we didn't. That's what I'm proud of for our team, that we kept going even though we were down.
When the calendar turns to October, that means then that golf season is now upon the Marble Falls High School golf team, which is a good thing considering that the Mustangs have been a powerhouse in the last several years when it comes to golf. Now, the bad news, they're in a very tough District 25 4A. Still, had a chance to talk to head coach Lonnie Tackett, who said that he's very confident with this year's team, particularly on the boys' side, because of all of the experience they have coming back. And that was certainly evident on Friday and Saturday when he took his top 5 players to the Southside Fall Classic, site of the Class 4A Region 4 tournament, where the boys finished in the top 6 overall after posting a team score of 687 in the 2-day event. Now, he also sent his Lady Mustangs to Georgetown for the opener of their season, where they finished 14th overall after posting a team score of 434. Then he finished the week by sending varsity number 2 to Georgetown, where they finished 11th overall, posting a team score of 337. That's it for sports. I'm Jennifer Fierro. Connie, back to you.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. It's Fire Prevention Week, and this year's theme is smoke detectors with an emphasis on fire emergency tips. Check out what one local agency is doing to arm kids with the tools to be safe. For these youngsters, capturing their attention doesn't take long if you've got the right props. On Tuesday, a Granite Shoals Fire Rescue team gave these students from Highland Lakes Elementary School an up-close look at the resources they use to fight fires. The large fire trucks ignited their curiosity, but climbing on board was just part of the tour.
Did Tim show you guys these on the truck? Some air packs.
Students also saw what it's like for the crews to outfit themselves with the necessary gear. Chief Austin Stanfield of Granite Shoals Fire Rescue.
Firefighters in their gear become pretty intimidating. They're wearing some big bulky clothes, and what we don't want is the children to be scared at a fire and see a firefighter and relate them to any kind of fear that they might have. So what we're trying to do is encourage them to come up and see what the firefighters look like.
After becoming familiar with using smoke detectors, the crew then armed students with tips like how to react when they hear such a loud but necessary tool.
The children right now they're in a learning stage, and if we can get them when they're in this learning stage and when they can accept training and teachings, then it's just so much easier when they become adults for them to implement that in their adult lives.
This classroom in the field left a lasting impression that one day could be the difference between life and death.
Just stay close to the wall if your house is on fire.
Those were your headlines. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, because coming up next, we have the latest on Friday night highlights with Faith Academy football action. I'm Connie Swinney for ThePicayuneTV. Vera's Strength and Fitness. Fitness programs that are fun and exciting with true performance and true results. Vera's Strength and Fitness, 708 Industrial Boulevard, Suite 101 in Marble Falls.
For the second week in a row, Faith Academy football fans were treated to another historic event. This time it was the Flames' biggest comeback in school history to remain undefeated on the season. Faith, ranked number 8 in the small private schools poll, knocked off Kerrville Our Lady of the Hills 48-38. Our Lady of the Hills was ranked number 5. The Hawks built a 22-0 lead that left Faith fans stunned. But Flames sophomore Brian Freeman recorded a tackle behind the line of scrimmage on 4th down to force a turnover on downs. Senior Randy Burton scored the Flames' first touchdown. Senior Travis Roeder recorded an interception on the tipped ball. On the ensuing drive, Freeman rumbled 30 yards for the touchdown. Our Lady of the Hills added a touchdown to take a 30-14 halftime lead. The Faith defense took over in the second half. Senior Dalton Powell had an interception and was rewarded when Roeder hit him for a 50-yard touchdown pass. Powell later added a 15-yard touchdown run and gave the Flames the lead for good when he caught a 39-yard touchdown pass for a 32-30 lead. Faith added 2 more touchdowns and ran out the clock to secure the victory. The Flames will take a bye this week and prepare for a home matchup against San Antonio Lutheran October 15th. And those are your Faith Academy highlights. I'm Jennifer Fierro.
Vera's Strength and Fitness. Fitness programs that are fun and exciting with true performance and true results. Vera's Strength and Fitness, 708 Industrial Boulevard, Suite 101 in Marble Falls.